Hey guys, Misuto here, and welcome back to 7 Days to Die Alpha 19 in our Darkness Falls series, where we got some major work done on the Laborer quest last night. We are up to the point where we need to craft a forge. The only problem is we're short on duct tape. We're also short on money. I had to sell that gas can recipe to be able to buy the leather that we needed to finish the previous quest, where we needed to craft a short iron pickaxe, which is fantastic to have. We're going to bring that down. I think we're actually... this will be our wrench for now. It is day 2, and we are short on money, though. So we are going to do, hopefully, some buried supply quests. Let's pop some of this stuff away. We got beef cuts that we can go ahead and eat, thanks to our quest last night. So that is why I said we don't need to worry about food on the first day, but the second day onwards, we definitely do. Let's see, is there anything that I have to drink? Yeah, we got water. Perfect. And then once we do a buried supplies quest, we also need to get out to the green biome and find some apple trees and chrysanthemum. Now, do you have any buried supplies? You do. Let's go to the one to the west. It's closer. And let's make sure we're tracking that quest. That would be nice. There we go. Please don't shoot me, nerds. Oh, this is bringing us deeper into the desert. That's not what we want. There are some other fruit trees out here, though, so we'll grab them for the quick wood, but... gotta say, slightly... they're blowing up cars now! Oh, that snake house is so cool. My wife and I were in love with that when we first saw it. We're like, oh, that's so cool. We have to raid that. And it is a pretty fun raid. We'll definitely do that at some point. I've never done that giant tower. We saw that one, too. Now, before we wake up all the zombies, there's a few rock piles out here. We definitely want to grab up some iron. We're going to need 1,000. Oh, I think it is coming. We're going to need 1,000 to make an anvil, which we will need for the next part of the quest, which is going to help us craft a baseball bat, which will be a fantastic early game weapon. Oh, Kenny noticed us. Let's deal with him real quick. God, it's gonna take some getting used to have zombies with this low of HP. I know the difficulty is in the quantity that are coming, especially once Horde Night comes, but I don't know. Maybe we should be going out of our way to fight them more. You know, stamina be darned. We have 2 skill points. We could drop one into Sexual Tyrannosaurus, get us a little bit more stamina regen, but I think I want to go into weapon crafting. We already got tool crafting. If we get weapon crafting, that means the baseball bat that we make will be level 11, and it will stay level 11. Because if you didn't know, in Darkness Falls, when you repair an item, it loses durability. Which means that it just permanently gets weaker as you repair it. So we're not looking for that in our life. We got 1247. That's not quite enough. Let's deal with some of these nerds nearby. God, is it really just one hit? All day, every day? Oh, lead. These must be low HP zombies. Yeah. Interesting. Did my blunt go up hitting a dead body? Does that count? That feels like it's cheating. Yeah, let's get down. We can find more iron in the forest biome. So... in Darkness Falls, it's even easier than the Southwest trick to find your buried supplies. All you need to do is dig down 2, and then there is a special feature of Darkness Falls. Let's go this way. Where, if you are crouched, you can actually crawl into a 1 wide hole, which then allows you to see through the earth for some reason. That's a weird glitch. But hey, we'll take any advantage we can in a mod that's trying to screw us up this hard. Sweet, we got some cat food with a 25% food poisoning chance on it. Fantastic. Yeah, they also massively nerfed Buried Supplies quest, as you may have just noticed. They don't always give you food, and when they do, it tends to be very little. Yes, got some... I don't know what that venom is good for, but we got some leather, and I'll take it. We're gonna need all that. Oh... that's a special zombie, by the way. It's not just an irradiated dog. The irradiated dogs explode when they die, and that is terrifying having it that close to our base. Oh my god. Yeah, LaQueen and I found out about that the hard way. And one of our first POIs that we went into was one of those guys. A guaranteed spawn, I guess. And yeah, we killed it, barely, and then it exploded and killed both of us. It's pretty funny, actually. Ooh, I'll take a hunting rifle. A plaster cast is dirt cheap, but this is a gun that we can sell. Thanks, buddy. And you had one other to the northeast, which is the opposite of where we just went. Fingers crossed that's going towards, yes, the green biome. All right, let's clean up our inventory some. There we go. And these scrap iron tools you actually repair with iron, which is fantastic. It's basically barely a step up from a stone tool, but it is a step up enough that it's worth going towards. And we're having those on day 2, which is fantastic. So we need to keep our eye out for chrysanthemum. We need a butt ton of that, I think 16. And we need a lot more apples. I think we only have like 5. But, I mean, we're knocked down any fruit tree we see from today to day 7,000. I don't trust all those. I knew it. Let's just leave them. We talked about this POI yesterday, but let me know down below if this POI is supposed to be destroyed or if this is actually glitched. Because the way like a door is hanging and there's loot just hanging on nothing doesn't seem like someone crafted this to be a destroyed place, which I feel really bad for whoever spent all this time making this giant place and it just doesn't work. That feels really sad. And that's not even the first place we saw like that. The other one I thought was supposed to be that way because nothing was floating or weird. Oh no, is that right over into the desert again? Are you kidding me? We don't get to spend any time in the green forest. Alright, so again, buried supplies, super duper easy. Let's go southwest corner because we know that's roughly where it is. And then just 2 blocks. There we go. Barely see it, but we can still see it. And, ooh, we got a chicken ration. That's actually very good. That is one of the rations are the only food that don't have a food poison chance. Even the peas have a 10% food poisoning chance now. And we got a couple of very nerfed med kits, only 60 HP, and a pumpkin cheesecake recipe that we can sell. So fantastic. Let's just run straight over into this green biome. We need to start hunting trees down. You know what? It's only got 140 HP. Does this have ammo? Did he give me a gun? He gave me a gun with no ammo. That scumbag. Yeah, where you think you're going, Wolf? I'm the hunter now. Don't you run, you 30 HP wolf! I need to keep that in mind, that individually, zombies are not that strong. So we need to be going after... Oh, that looks like a little one. No, that's just standard for this mod, huh? They're not that strong, so we need to be the aggressor here. We need to go after those wolves and get that sweet leather and meat. Rick Danger mining. That sounds... dangerous. Also, the way that the POI has this elevated land right next to it, I'm guessing there's big underground. Also, you know, mining is a big tip off. See, there's another wolf here. I think we should just go for it. Just bap it straight in the face. There we go. Took a hit, but I think it's worth it. Oh, lag spike. Uh-oh. What was that? So how you guys doing as we sit here and slowly recover our stamina? You know what? Let's do it. We already leveled up again anyways. We're 1 away from that, so we'll have plenty. Let's go straight sexy T-Rexy, get that extra stamina regen. It's only 5%, but hey, it's gonna add up. That is a fruit tree. I don't know which. Either way, I'll take it. Sounds fantastic. Oh, Skylofts. We have to raid that at some... But that's going to be like a multi-episode raid, I'm sure. Ooh, it's oranges. Not the one we need for the quest, but still fantastic. Let's grab any eggs we see. Oh, that's like a big mall that they made. Ah, all these custom POIs are really cool. I wish they didn't have such cheap traps in them. Like, they're really nicely designed, but considering, like, the risk of death that you're taking going into basically any of these... Like, they don't give nearly enough stuff. It's much better to stick to POIs, you know, or doing buried supplies, which they do even have, like, tier 5 buried supplies. Apples! There we go, 4 more. Every apple tree is 4. That looks like another apple over there. Let's go ahead and repair this club. That bee looks like it's posturing for us already. Hey, it's not clean. We lose a little bit of HP, but oh my stamina. At least we get 16 food out of a bee. That's not bad. We might need to take him up on that, but we do have this chicken ration. That's 15 food that we can eat, and it's taking up inventory. Defend us, survivor! Hey, more apples. Perfect. How many do we need? Are we getting close with this? I think we have 4 at home. Oh, this place has a bunker. Oh, there's another one over there. Perfect. Just to be sure. And this is getting us wood, too. Is that Wicker Man? I think that's Wicker Man. That's pretty cool. I haven't seen that one before. Most of these I haven't been in. I may have seen them at a distance, but that's like it. We're running out of Greenland here. Luckily, that is enough apples. So let's head back to the base. Well, that's a cool car accident. Well done, Mod Maker. Well done. Ooh, 6 ammo. That'll help us get some food. This should definitely one-shot a wolf, I think. Definitely, probably. More oranges. Just on the edge. That is touching the desert. I don't think you're supposed to be there, but I'll take it. Oranges are fantastic. You make the best tea in the game. Now that noise must mean that it is already, I want to say noon? There's no way that it's 7 p.m. So this must be the noon crickets, which is fine. I was like, why did that have 4 X's? What is that supposed to be? Oh, I thought that one-shot it. You scared the crap out of me, wolf. You're not even supposed to be here. I guess that's green biome. Oh, that place has coffee. I'll grab it. Oh, snake. We need 2 coffee to make a seed. There's got to be 1 more here. They wouldn't just put 1 coffee. Symmetrical, maybe? Yes, symmetrical. Thank you. Boop. And those are mines. Why is there black smoke coming out of our trader? What is that? Oh, I don't. That must be some rendering glitch.
Stop staring, asshole.
Yeah, I'll take another hunting rifle, sure. Alright, so that means that we can afford to buy the duct tape. We can also sell this.
No refunds. Deal's done. Now beat it.
Now, let's quickly do the laborer class, because we can get this down right now. Okay, it's going to take a minute to craft. Let's clean up our inventory some. We can also check him for quests. He has his own, and he does not have any buried supplies. I'm not interested in doing these super hard fetches and clears. I don't trust them, even if they're close. I don't trust them as far as I can throw them. So we are going to work on the base area tonight. Now we are thirsty and hungry. Let's... Ooh, lamb rations is straight up food, but we put our money in the chest. Whoopsies. Let's get the lamb rations and some drink going. Let's put the forge there. That seems like a beautiful spot. Now the first thing we're gonna have to craft in here is an anvil, which is gonna take us 1,000 iron and 20 clay, which we put up. Because the way they changed Darkness Falls is you need to have an anvil to craft forged iron. Yeah, see? Requires anvil. That's gonna take another 5 minutes. That's okay. While that is cooking, let's go ahead and continue upgrading these walls. Ooh, good timing. All right, throw the anvil up there. And let's start making forged iron. 12 minutes. Whew! The mod maker defended that this is basically the same time as it would take in the normal game because you don't have to smelt the materials. But the difference is you can smelt before you know what you need. So 12 minutes is pretty ridiculous. Let's work on our farming quest then. Done. Now we need to make the animal feed and snare, which I believe take apples as well. So let's take 4 of those. Then recipes, and we're gonna need some plant fibers that I already put away. Now the snares and coops are really weird in this one. They pop down as like this plate or quarter block that looks like hay, and then when it's done, it looks like a centered pole. It's a bit weird. You can tell that the mod maker just doesn't have the assets for it yet, but hey, as long as it works and it's fun, that's what matters, right? Who cares if it's pretty? 3 more seconds on this coop. Here we go, baby. Whoop. And now we have our clay on us. Perfect.
Shit off your boots before you come into my shop.
Now we're gonna have to interrupt this because we need to craft this here. I need to make a mortar and pestle. So let's cancel the 24 of those. And then get them going again. This way we can finish our farming quest. With the mortar and pestle, we'll be able to make seeds at half the price. It's only going to take 2 instead of 4, which means we can really get these farms steamrolling. To do that, we're also going to need Rainmakers though, or rain catchers. So let's go ahead and get 4 of those crafted. Let's get 2 of those crafting. Now you might be wondering why, oh god, I wish those guns would stop. They shoot at zombies even if they're like blocks between them. Like they might be shooting at that nurse right there even though they'll never hit her. They have to go through so much concrete. I believe we leveled up. Yeah, let's get Miner 69er. God, I wish they'd stop shooting. Now that the guns are stopped, you might be wondering why I'm rushing a mortar and pestle so fast, aside from, you know, the seeds being cheaper. By finishing this quest, we actually unlock the ability to start leveling up class points in Farmer, which gives us the ability to cook better. Right, so with these, we could start making stuff like orange tea, which is fantastic. So we're going to want to go ahead and get these fruit trees down ASAP. They take 7 days to grow. That is nuts long. But 20 oranges, that's perfect. Let's try to do 10 of every tree. Oh, and we're going to have to go ahead and put a point in living off the land to unlock the banana ones. I have to be level 10 to do coconuts. No! Oh, those monsters. We're gonna have our trees desynced. I guess that's fine. I definitely brought the exact right amount. How dare you? Alright, let's get these placed. There we go. Get our orange trees, those are important too. And as many apple trees as we can for now. Apple is a lower priority. Now, for the next 3 days, they are going to look like this, with no change. And if you've never played Darkness Falls before, you're gonna be thinking, are these broken? Is this what this is supposed to be doing? And yeah. They just take forever. 3 days like this. They'll pop up to a little bush. They'll stay as that little bush for another 3 days. And then it's 1 day until they're growable or pickable. And then you'll have your trees. Just be careful not to kill them, because it does take that 7 human hours for them to regrow. With those down, we can now start working on our farms to get us some food in our belly. We can also, I believe, craft a cooking pot and grill. That way we can start cooking up at least yucca and boiling water. Yep, let's get a cooking pot crafting and a grill. Easy. No big rush on those right now. We'll be working on that throughout the night. It is what time right now? Whew, the day is just flying by. Oh, and by finishing the farmer quest, we actually get a blunderbuss, which can help us out. taking out those high priority targets. We've also built ourselves a base where we can, you know, melee the enemies that come, and we can shoot them too. So we've naturally created these windows. Alright, so for the rain catcher, you want to go 2 blocks down to create your water source. So we're going to do that in the center of this garden, which should be plenty for our beginner crops. And just to be safe, I'm going to put down some extras, you know, over in these corners. That way we, you know, can reload our bottles and stuff like that, because as you see, we're getting quite thirsty. So we are going to need some extra water sources around here, and these do act as a water source. It does not need to rain. They will still function in the desert unless something has changed. Just make sure these are 2 down, otherwise they will flood your plants. Cooking pot needs to hurry up. We are getting thirsty. I did not put enough. I forgot to add extra fuel for the other things we were crafting, so we were wasting a bit of time there. Let's go ahead and get ourselves some red teas cooking. Let's just get 6 for now. That way we can get our thirst up. Guard captain for the time. 9:30. Alright, so for the rest of the night, I'm going to work on getting some seeds down in the farm and not dying. We're very thirsty and hungry right now. And in the morning, we'll pick up with that. Once everything is down, I'll be able to show you guys, you know, how farming works in Darkness Falls. And fingers crossed we don't mess it up and it hasn't changed since I last played. Because that would be a tragedy. Oh, get that. Give me that sweet, sweet water. But we'll pick it up in the next one. So anyways, guys, if you're liking Darkness Falls, if you're digging the slower play style where we're actually building up a base from the get-go, you know, smash that like button, leave me some comments down below, let me know anything I should know. And as we say in my country, otsukare-sama desu, and I hope to see you in the next one. Bye!